What's going on? You are live with Candy Radio Live. Hold on. Hello. 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 You got bad signal. We can't hear you over here. That was our man DJ Zoo Did It calling in from work. Well, he's got bad reception. We can't hear him. He was trying to check in with us. But like I said, you are live with Candy Radio Live. This is Talk Time with Candy Vibe. Got a lot of things going on in North Alabama. Here in the Tennessee Valley, we try to take care of one another. If you're on that same tip, then welcome to the Candy Vibe movement. We're trying to get people active. We're trying to get people up off the couch. We're trying to get kids off the video games and outdoors. We're trying to do a lot of stuff. And it's kind of hard to do it when the community isn't willing. So really, just with this time on radio, I want to emphasize the importance of being active. And hold on. Here he goes.
Hola. Hey, you're on live radio, man.
I'm on live radio. Oh, that's funny.
You at work?
I am.
Yeah. What's up?
So, I just got a message, and it's crazy because I was thinking the exact same thing yesterday.
Really?
Dude, I'm not even playing. I was in there doing the radio show, thinking, fuck it. We need to do like a free event or whatever, just throw something, just to throw something.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, yeah.
And I drove my Audi to work.
You what?
I drove my Audi to work today.
You drove the Audi to work.
Yeah.
Are y'all hearing this? DJ Zoo Did It drove an Audi to work today, and he just gave me the consent for an event. It's going down, all right? Shoot.
And I'm picking up my truck tonight.
Are you?
I am.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm about to get this high-pressure inline pump and put it on the F-150. So, either I'm going to drive to you or you got to come grip me up tonight so we can try to set something up.
Yeah, I can get you as soon as I get off.
All right, then. That's what's up, then. That'll work.
All right.
All right, then. Hit me up when you get off, man.
All right.
All right, peace.
Peace out.
Yeah, all right. Candy Vibe listeners. DJ Zoo Did It just confirmed an event. Now, I'm not going to tell you what's going to be at this event, but we've been talking about this event for a while, okay? But like I was just saying previously before the call, it's kind of hard to do anything when the community isn't active and isn't willing to participate in said events. Now, let me emphasize some of the things going on here. See, now, we got people like Jeremy Self. He's a good buddy of mine. He taught me a lot of things about manhood at an early age. There's other people, you know. Shout out Jason Birmingham. He taught me a lot about life. And Wayne Bradford, man, they taught me a lot about life. Rich Arzadon, let's not forget about him, man. And they're all big names in the city, man. They're all big names in the city. Rich Arzadon is a killer DJ, man. Now, he's not our personal DJ. That's DJ Zoo Did It, who is our personal DJ. But DJ Rich Arzadon, man, he's gifted in his own right, and he's a talented fellow. He's taught me some things. Jason Birmingham's taught me some things. You know, they run Go for Greatness Painting, and they got, I think it's Greatness Studios, man. They make some pretty killer hits, man. But the thing is, man, we all, as a community, man, we try to make it better for everyone. And over at Go for Greatness, man, I remember times when I'd be kicking it with them, man, and we would just try to get a community of people together, and we go play frisbee golf, man, just to get exercise in, really enjoy life, take in nature, man. We go get up the community kids, man. We hit the rec field. We play a little two-hand touch, a little tackle football, depending on what everybody voted in, man. But that's the difference here, man. What I'm trying to emphasize to you guys, man, is it's not about the video games, man. It's not about your online persona, man. I can tell you anything right now. I could tell you that I'm juggling 17 Mountain Dew bottles while, fixing a truck, while cleaning the house, but you don't know that that's true. And that's a lot of where life is getting distorted now, man, is we're stuck online, and we have this online persona, man, and we make people think our lives are so much better than they are, man. And if life's good for you, man, I'm proud. I'm glad for you. I'm happy for you. But the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, is not everybody's life is peaches and cream, man. And it sometimes takes somebody in your community to relate to you, man. To maybe make your day a little better, maybe make your week or your whole life a little better, man. So when we engage in these actions, our whole goal is to make a better community, a more wholesome and connected community, man. Now, I'm not a perfect person by no means, and that's not what I'm stating to you. What I'm stating to you is Candy Vibe wants the rest of our community to jump on this positive wave that's going around North Alabama in the Tennessee Valley, man. Look, man, we got people, like I just stated earlier, Jeremy Self, man. He's affiliated with this lady. And I'm going to drop some links. I've already dropped some links, but like I said, you can check out our Facebook page, the Candy Radio Facebook, Candy Vibe Facebook, Candy Vibe Works, CandyVibeShop.com, man. Any of our Facebook page, anything, man. I know y'all know where to find us. Go to our pages. You can find these links. Excuse me. But this particular lady, I forget her name, but she's affiliated with this thing called Knights Village, I believe is the name of it. Yeah, I think it's Knights Village. And really what they're doing is they're building a community for the less fortunate. In Candy Vibe, we've already volunteered our time and our efforts towards that. So if you're interested in, helping those that are less fortunate, man, get on our page, look up some of the links, man. I've sent direct links out to some of y'all for Knights Village. You can volunteer time, you can volunteer money, you can volunteer clothing, you can volunteer, I wouldn't say volunteer your kid's time, because I wouldn't volunteer my kid for something like that. But I would bring my kid along with me just to show them the experience and show them that it's not always a selfish thing in the world that we live in, because the world we do live in is kind of selfish nowadays. So basically what I'm saying is there's a lot of positive things going on, and personally, us at Candy Vibe, we're trying to get this active movement going. We haven't come up with a specific name for it, but we will drop the links as soon as we get it. We're going to have, pre-allotted times where we meet at various recreational fields and tracks and nature walkways across the city. We're going to invite people out. We're going to have, pizzas, and we'll have fresh water and a couple of sodas and stuff like that. And really, the whole reason in doing it is to encourage the rest of our community to get up, come out, meet one another on a non-work basis, on a non-internet basis, real life interaction, face-to-face interaction. We'll be doing, 3Ks, 5Ks, we'll be running, we'll be walking, we'll be jogging, the dogs, the kids, everybody out. We might even throw some moon bounces up at some of these events. But the thing is, really, although it sounds like I'm just rambling, because pretty much I am, the whole point and gist of this talk radio show right now is just to make people aware that 2019 is the year that Candy Vibe is going to put all effort into reuniting the community, man. Like, it's become so, I don't know, I don't want to be derogatory or hateful sounding, but it's become a very evil world. We have some evil people. We've had some evil things happen here lately. And it seems like society is propelling out of control. And I'm so serious. If we take a quick look at our school systems, kids have no respect for themselves, for their teachers, or for their classmates anymore. I remember when I was a kid, if I was out of line, I would get taken to the principal's office and I would get a paddling with a paddle that was as long as my leg with little 1-inch holes drilled in it. And it made that paddle so aerodynamic that when it made contact, boy, you thought about the next thing you would say 5 years from now. And you probably wouldn't say that anymore. You probably wouldn't make those actions anymore because that paddle would light a fire under your behind so fast. It'd make you think about times that you did things wrong and you wish you wouldn't had, and you would go home and you would pray after school that day because that paddle just hit you so good. Now, kids are talking to their parents with the most disrespectful tones, with the most disrespectful language, and it's all because of the disconnect. The connection of internet has disconnected personal interaction, and Candy Vibe is not a fan of that. So, we really just want to amp up the positive vibes in Tennessee Valley, North Alabama area, and if it can go nationwide, worldwide, hey, we're all in for it. But what's a better place to start something than in your home city? I'm not from Huntsville, but I live here. So this is going to be my home, right? So this is my home city. This is Candy Vibe's home city. And, a lot of the people, the names that I've mentioned, man, they're all a part of the city. They're all a part of North Alabama, Tennessee Valley. And they all take efforts to kind of make the community a little bit better, And they may not know that I'm dropping their names on this particular episode, but they'll tune in, they'll listen, they'll hear it, and I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Because a lot of the times our efforts go in vain because no one wants to appreciate or recognize them. So basically, at the end of the day, my whole goal is to see a more positive, more hopeful, more connected community across the whole Tennessee Valley. And as you heard me and DJ Zoo did it talking on the phone just a minute ago, we will be throwing this event very soon. And this event will be free. It's going to be a free event. You're going to be allowed to bring the kids. It'll start sometime early in the evening, something around 3, 4, 5 o'clock. And we'll run it to like midnight hour. So if you got kids, you can bring them. Once we get into the late night hour, you might want to take the kids home. It's going to be a free event. It's going to be a fun event. It's going to be a reuniting event. We're not going to ask anything from anyone except for to bring your best self, bring your best smile, be willing to meet some new people. Let's connect, Huntsville. And I was cut off on my last broadcast, so I'm going to go ahead and let you know. Here at Candy Vibe,